Well, I need few minutes here to finish to set up everything, so just need to change a couple of things and I'll be live in a second. No, get out, man. I'm fucking real. I'm fucking real. I'm fucking real, man. Unbelievable. 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 Ciao, Anthony. How's it going, man? How are we? How are we? How are we? Terracciano, clearly it's an Inter fan, man. I mean, it's I mean, clearly it's an Inter fan. I mean, that's a mistake that you can't do that, bro. You're not ready for Milan now. That's it. Non so, yet another wasted performance for 3 points. Really disappointing. Yeah, and it's fucking disgrace, bro. It's fucking disgrace. That's the reality, guys. The reality is we literally never deserved this victory at any point, guys. This has been the longest match that I've seen in Serie A, the longest match that I've seen since a very long while. I don't know how long this match was. They say 90 minutes, but in my mind, it was like an entire evening. I was so excited to watch the match tonight. So excited. Man, that was terrible, guys. Feels like a loss, CQ, yeah. Non capisco che queste partite tocca vincerle. Lo so, Davide, che tocca vincerle, però il Bologna ha giocato benissimo. I'm doing good personally, though. I feel bad for Ruben for scoring brace only to drop 2 points. I'm angry, but the club choose this philosophy to go for younger talents. This player will cause us points along the way. Unless we build stadium and go for experienced player, it will be like this. DT, with time. Man, it's like so fucking annoying. So give me a few minutes and then we start with analysis, guys, because it's really I'm so frustrated, man. It's so you need to be extremely frustrated after watching this kind of match, because it's been, how can you miss 2 penalty? 2 non-existing penalty and you miss them. That's the how can you miss 2 penalty? 2. How can you miss 2 penalty, bro? How can you miss 2 penalty in a match? that is a sign that the players, they're not there. I am all right. Let me close the door because here I'm gonna start talking. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, make sure to leave a big like to this live stream to support your old Harvey Sonero that has the balls and somehow find the energy to set up the stream and stream his words out of this long and extremely annoying match. Extremely annoying match. Oh, okay. Allora, I want to start saying this. I want to start that Milan didn't deserve 1 minute to bring home this week. I think we can all agree on this. Okay? We knew that because Bologna played much better compared to Milan. I think on this, if you don't agree, it's because probably you didn't watch the match. Because ball possession, chances created, it's clearly Bologna did a very good job. I'm not saying that Bologna deserved the victory. Okay, I'm saying that Milan didn't deserve the victory. And I think at the end of the day, a draw is a fair thing. Zirze, that guy, we're gonna talk in a second, man. Tito, how you doing, man? We're gonna talk in a second about that guy. I want to start talking first of all about us. Okay, that I understand that we were extremely excited about what happened in Udine with the victory of the last minutes. Okay, we conceded 2 goals. It was a very strange match because whatever happened with Magnan, so I guess psychologically the team was a little bit upside down. Fine. Karma wants that we're gonna win that match. We won the match. Okay. Against Bologna, you run out of luck. So you need to play better. Now, this is the classic match that Milan missed. We know that, isn't it? I mean, it's the classic match that when Milan has the entire week to prepare the match, they arrive at the match like if we arrive at dinner table with dinner already in our belly. And the secret about a successful team that is always hungry. We arrive at the table with already our belly full, waiting for Bologna to do whatever they wanted to do. First half, okay, it was constantly ball possession of of Bologna, and they did deserve the goal 100% because our defense, specifically Simon Kier, it's a mess. Simon Kier. Defensively, Theo Hernandez. Mamma mia, guys. Mamma mia. Theo Hernandez defensively is going down. Calabria? I don't know. Florenzi at the moment is better than Calabria. I think we can all agree, guys. Defensively, Gabbia is Gabbia. So I think he's fresh, he's doing well, but he's Gabbia. Okay. Absolutely bad. And if our midfield doesn't work, luckily that we had very happy for Loftus-Cheek because he scored a double, 2 goals, and played a very good match. Loftus-Cheek is really in really good shape, and I like him. Rafa Leao, it's the kind of player that I don't know, man. I know that people will attack him, because he's our best player, but he gets you on the nerves so bad, man. Rafa Leao in matches like this, I mean, with all due respect, but he was facing what's his name? Oh man, what's his name of that defender from Genoa, from Bologna? No, orca miseria, what's his name? Let me check. I mean, De Silvestri. Guys, De Silvestri. Who is it, De Silvestri? De Silvestri today, Rafa Leao didn't go through, maybe went one time, two times over De Silvestri, but I remember literally even the last few matches, it's I don't know what's wrong with Rafa. I don't know. He's thinking about doing the dread on his hair. He's thinking about his hair. We just need to give him time. Pulisic, good. Pulisic, good. As always, ghosting a little bit, and especially in the first half. And that's it. Giroud was not good. So I am substitution. Actually, I think they were okay. Wait, Musa was good. Wait, Musa was good. Okafor didn't touch a ball. Jovic didn't touch a ball. And the worst one, ladies and gentlemen, has to be Terracciano. Has to be Terracciano, guys. That's a mistake by Terracciano. That he's definitely is an Inter fan. Let me tell you this. Terracciano is definitely must be an Inter fan. Yeah, he even looks like a little bit like Frattesi, to be honest. On the other hand, we had Thiago Motta teams that played extremely well. I don't know what do you think of it. Let me know what do you think. Okay, let's do this poll. Okay, do you guys think that the penalty that we received, they were actually penalty? Both of them. I want to know this. What do you guys think? Do you think the first one was actually a penalty? You think that was actually a penalty, bro? That was a penalty? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Both no. Into new. No. I don't know. I really don't think so. It was a penalty, guys. Leao was double at certain points of the match, and he started the move from the second goal by Ruben, but he didn't miss crucial chances. Yeah, lately Rafa, it's absolutely devastating. It's not good, bro. It's not good. And with this, also we have to say that today Juventus draw, and we had a freaking chance to finally put a little bit more pressure over Juve. Not about Inter, that tomorrow is going to win 3-0 against Fiorentina. Okay. But at least put a little bit pressure over Juve. No. We don't like it. We just want to suffer. That's it. Unfucking believable. Missing 2 penalties. I mean, guys, this is... Steve, I just read the first part of your message, and it's... You're missing 2 penalties. But this is... if you in Serie A or in a professional league, you miss 2 penalties, you're not going to win the match. You're not going to win the match. Because the first penalty was a penalty that exists only on FIFA. The second penalty is probably that one. I don't think it's a penalty, to be honest. I'm from the old football, and that's never a penalty. But in nowadays, I understand that the defender of Bologna was raising his arm, he was pulling the jersey. So yes, okay, it's a penalty. But out of 2 chances that you had, if you miss them both, man, how can you win the match? Psychologically, It's impossible to win the match if you don't score from a penalty. It's impossible, guys. I mean, are you kidding me? What do you do over the week? What do you do? What do you do? What do you prepare the match? Do you prepare penalties? The first one Giroud missed, and Giroud, guys, I mean, with all the love we want Giroud, but it's not about criticize Giroud, because nobody here want to criticize the class, what Giroud achieved with Milan, and so on. But we need a new number 9, a younger one. Giroud, he cannot do another full season entirely. Come on, guys. Come on. He cannot do another full season. The substitution, who is it? Jovic? Jovic, we know that he cannot be playing as a solo striker. He needs the help. Okay? Can be Okafor? I think Okafor, I don't know, man. I don't know. Can Okafor be the solo striker in the front? I don't know, man. Now, I don't know. This is I think I don't know. I know a lot of people they will not blame, but I mean, this is the kind of match that I understand that you have a better. Well, I was about to. You have a better team in the front, but Bologna was really good today. Bologna actually deserved the draw. For them, it's a earn point. We missed 2 from our view as a fan. Okay, but the reality is we earn a point, and they missing 3 points tonight. Because Bologna, if they had, I'm not saying half team, but I mean, if Bologna had another play like what's his name? Zirkzee. Zirkzee, it's incredible, guys. I think Zirkzee, it is one of those players. Kier didn't understand absolutely anything about Zirkzee tonight. Zero. The first touch of this guy, it's unbelievable, guys. The first touch of Zirkzee, it's unbelievable. Incredible. And I tell you even what, and I tell you even something that I like about this guy is that he's pretty good at everything. Okay, maybe he's not good with headers, but man, his technique, it's supreme. It's supreme. Zirkzee was constantly able to find the spot in between our lines, in between the defensive line and the midfield line. He was constantly able to do that. Incredible. If only Bologna had a left or a right wing better, like probably I believe that when Bologna play with Orsolini since the beginning, they are deadly. They can be very deadly. But defensively, we are a mess. Defensively, we are a completely mess, guys. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable, man. Unbelievable, guys. Mohamed Terracciano. Well, Terracciano destroyed all we did for 90 minutes in just one stupid action. That's a big call, Mohamed. I don't know why. There is a part of me that agree 200% with you, because for fuck's sake, you just enter in a game, man. How can you be so stupid? You still are a Serie A professional player. How can you do that kind? You're fresh. And they fuck us up. You're fresh, man. How can you do that kind of mistake, man? How can you do that? It's so frustrating, guys. It's so frustrating. Unbelievable, guys. Unbreaking believable. Let me see if we already have some good stats. How can you miss 2 goals and still let's have a look at some stats, guys, so we have more an idea about, because we have all emotions here, but we don't know exactly, or maybe we can see in a better light some stats. There you go. Let's have a look, because I have here unbelievable. Let me read some comments here. What you guys saying? How you doing, Amen? Zirzi, it's need to come to Milan, John. Oh yeah. Is one of my Geroton. How you doing, bro? Is one of your favorite players this season. I like his style. I love his style too. Also, I like the fact that he's wearing low socks. It's like I don't know, with the socks, instead of pull the socks until the knee, he keep the socks really low with a little things for. I don't know how that thing is called in English, to be honest. The things that cover the bone in the front. They put it below the sock. What's the name of that? Zirzi can replay out. If Leao doesn't change his mentality, we should cash on him when the moment comes. Rock, how you doing? Theo got turned inside out. That cross should have never come in the first place. I agree, man. I agree. Theo Hernandez, as I said before, Rock, Theo Hernandez defensively is terrible. He's terrible right now. Theo Hernandez, it's terrible. Everyone loves Zirzi, of course. I think Pioli should have played Simic to replace Kier out instead of playing Terracciano. That was a mistake. As a manager, you think that Terracciano is going to be better, okay? Because, hang on, we need to check some stats, guys. We cannot keep talking like this. We need to check some stats because I'm talking random right now. So let's have a look at some stats, okay? We have time, and let's check some stats. Let's check some stuff, guys, so we can understand a little bit more. Let me here. Now, let's start from here. This is the sofa score rating. I think we can all laugh at this, because look at the rating of this player. Okay, Davide Calabria 7.4, here 7.6, Gabbia 6.9, Theo 6.7, Adli 6. Yeah, Adli was okay today, isn't it? Renders, Loftus-Cheek 8, Pulisic 7, Rafael 7, Oliver Giroud 6.1. Bro, it was terrible. Magnan today, let's start from here. Magnan didn't touch, I don't know, man. Didn't do much today, Magnan. He didn't do his incredible save this time. He just conceded goals, so another good match. Davide Calabria, 84% accuracy passes, 6-time ball possession lost. I'm just sick of Calabria, bro. I'm just sick. Even of this guy. Is Magnan gonna ever show a penalty? This is another thing. I don't remember the last penalty that I remember Magnan saving a penalty. It was when we play against Napoli in Champions League. Magnan is incredible for a lot of things, for reflection, for charisma, for energy, for mentality. But on penalty, guys, I don't remember somebody that did worse than Magnan. Even Tata actually saved a penalty to Lautaro Martinez. Nowadays, we know that if there is a penalty, this guy is not going to save it. That's the only blame that we can put on Mike Magnan. Okay, that's the only thing, because other than that, he's one of the best goalkeeper that we ever had. All right, Calabria. I'm done. This guy, Kier, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time. Gabbia was good, but our defense was freaking terrible. Hernandez, ball accuracy passes 90%, 11-time ball possession loss. Defensively, he was bad. He was really, really, really bad. Adli, not his best day. Not his best day. Reinders, look at that. Still 88 of accuracy pass. 88, which is pretty good, guys. Huh? But never like TG Reinders, 94. Pulisic, 84% accuracy and ground duel 1, 4 out of 10. Dribble attempt 1 out of 5. Big chances created 2. 17 possession lost. Thiago Motta was really on our playmakers constantly. Very good from Loftus-Cheek. Best of the match. I think we can all agree that Loftus-Cheek was the man of the match, without doubt. Leao, 18 times possession lost. 3 times was fouled. 6 out of 12 ground duels won. Man, it was Costa Curta on Sky Sport. The match was balanced. In the second half, Milan came forward, but I believe that in the end, Bologna did not steal the win. Absolutely. Pioli said he wanted to maintain possession, but today it's 50-50. So it didn't work out for him tonight. Yeah, I agree, guys. I mean, it is actually. Let's see this stats here. I'm on Google right now. Look at that timeline, stats, shots 14-15. Shots on target 4-4. Possession 51 for Milan, 49 for Bologna. A similar number of passes. Actually, Bologna had more. Accuracy pass 89 for Milan, 84 for Bologna. Fouls 16 for Milan, 12 for Bologna. Yellow cards. Today the ref was constantly giving a lot of ref. On Discord we were chatting, man, we will never finish this match in 11 man. Look at that. I cannot watch the table now. Red card 0, offside 1 of 1, corner 1 of 1. The result is actually the reflection of what we saw tonight, guys. Look at that. We had a freaking chance to put more pressure over this and this team. No, we're not gonna do it. So, plus you have Atalanta at 10 points. Well, Atalanta is at 10 points, so it's pretty okay. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Fiorentina tomorrow and as well Lazio. We are in the limbo. We are literally in the limbo. I don't know if it's actually an English word, guys, to say the limbo, but you know, we are not in hell. We are not in paradise. Yeah, right in the middle. All I can say, and feel free to disagree with me. It's okay. This is why it's nice to do this post-match reaction. But my view over this season, I think it's pretty clear, right? Milan is not aiming to the second star. It's clear. I don't see the same magic that you had when we won the Scudetto. I don't see it. Okay. Milan end up in a Champions League group that was very hard, and we face 2 very important matches of Champions League without a lot of key players. And because of that, we get out of Champions League. Seeing the performance anyway, we knew that the level is still not there. Okay. Now, as a Milan fan, me and you, we know that the only thing that we can potentially aim this season is actually the Europa League. That's the only thing that is remaining to us. If the team is fit and is ready for a fight, we can really fight anybody. But if it's coming after tonight that there is no emotions, there is no, you don't want to win it. You don't want to win it. You don't want to win the match. It's clear. It's a soft Milan, this one. It's a vegetarian Milan. With all respect for the vegetarian, they actually are very strong. But I don't know, it's not iron, it's plastic. It's, I don't know, it's recycled material. I don't know how you explain it, guys, but Jesus. It's not deadly. It doesn't have the venom in his teeth. It doesn't want to bite. It doesn't want to kill. It doesn't want to it doesn't want to level up. It does want not to level up. He's saying to everyone in Serie A, this is my spot. That's where I want to stay. I don't care about trying to aim up, going second, first, but also I don't want to go down too much. Okay, that's why when we play against Roma, against Lazio, against other teams that are trying to come in Champions League, we are like, we feel like it's a direct encounter, a direct match. So bang, we try to crash them. Freaking hell, man. It doesn't even feel like we deserve a draw, almost with the number of chances we gave Bologna. Magnan generally is in a strange season. He's really inconsistent. Ranger, even if we had 2 penalties that we couldn't put away. Yeah. Man, if you don't, you have 2 penalties, two gifts, because those penalties are 2 gifts. The first one, it's never a penalty, in my opinion. The second one, it's very soft penalty, let's say that. CQ, Tatarusano, the GOAT. Gabbia got so much better. I agree. I think actually Gabbia today dealt much better with Zirkzee than Kier. There was a chance today, I think at minutes 45. No, sorry, in the beginning of the second half, after a few minutes, there was a cross of Bologna. Our defense was perfectly in line. The only player that was right there for Bologna was Zirkzee. And the ball came, and he was able to stop the ball in the middle of the box, aim, and shoot, and he missed it. But Kier again did an incredible mistake right there, guys. I'm so over Kier, man. Since there are no lethal penalty takers in Milanello training ground, how can you expect Magic Magnan to save one? Fact. Actually makes sense. This is actually very true, yeah. I keep shouting for Simic to play, and I know he's not yet at Tomori Chow level, but Kier is so exposed over late. We have to play Simic, Gabbia until our first choice defense is back. Now Limbo. Inter will win as we keep fucking up, yeah, without any doubts. Itunu, where are you from? Ituno, that's an interesting nickname. Geroton, Milan is good to qualify for Champions League, but it is enough for Milan. Geroton, Milan fan, of course, always we want the victory, want everything on top as best, especially when you see Inter flying like they are flying right now. Did you guys read that even Xavi is leaving from Barcelona at the end of the year? Xavi is leaving. What's his name? Klopp is leaving. I really want this season to be over as soon as possible. I really want to, because I really want this season to be. Yeah, I want to have just a button to press, like, that's it. Let's go. It's so. This season is so. I don't know, bro. Since I started the channel, I started the channel with the season that we won the Scudetto. That season was, that's when I start saying believe in this young AC Milan, because it was so unexpected. It was so young, and we didn't have a name yet because we were from the Benter area, and eventually we won the Scudetto. Last season we have the impression to do still a good season because what we did in Champions League. Because if you say out loud, we reached the semi-final of Champions League, it's like, oh my God. Well, we beat Napoli, which is quite good. Tottenham, which was okay already that season. In Campionato, we arrived fifth. Okay. This season, it doesn't taste anything. I don't taste the flavor of anything. Where are we going this season, guys? Where are we going this season? I don't know. We are without direction. Gosh. Geraton. Okay. Amen. I honestly think we should go all in with Europa League. We have third place in the bag. Only Fiorentina can make our weekend better. Andy, remember, never wish for another team to make your weekend better, because that is the most Inter things you can do. Wishing that they're gonna fail. You have to wish for your team. That's it. You have to be proud anyway of the team. Okay, always with the red and black colors. Always, no matter the season, no matter everything that we did in the past, is still alive. It's our brand, it's our history, and is something that we will never change for other teams. Okay, so I remember growing up watching Milan winning every Sunday, cups, European cups, whatever, and the only thing that Inter can do at the time, wishing that we're gonna lose. So wishing that Inter is gonna lose, to me, it sounds very much an Inter thing. I don't care what they're gonna do. I don't care if they're gonna win the Campionato, to be honest. Why? Because maybe in May they're gonna be like, oh, we have 2 stars. You have only 1 star, right? They have 20 Scudetto. We have only 1 Scudetto. We can always argue that 2 Scudettos, they were never actually won properly because they've been taken by Juventus that stole and gave it to Inter. Okay, so it's not properly full 20 Scudettos. Number one. Number two, in 5 years' time, when hopefully in 5-6 years, we're gonna, even in 10 years' time, when hopefully we're gonna be able to win another Scudetto, and we're gonna get closer, and we're gonna get the same, and maybe we're gonna even take over of the number of the Scudetti from Inter. Nobody will ever remember who won first the second star. Nobody. But they're gonna remember how many Champions League you have. Always, if the Super League will never happen, but so believe in this young AC Milan. All right. Always, guys. Always, 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 always. Come on, in turno, this team forget Europa League, this team is shitty. Come on. What are you talking about, man? A little bit of more positive. You have a log of Milan there for what? That's not the words of a Milanista. Come on. What do you expect? We have no one single world-class player. Of course, Pioli is to blame, but instead of investing on 10 mid player, we could easily just invest in less and better ones. Let's learn how to score and save penalties. Sometimes the basic of the sport are the key indicator of your season outcome. Nigeria, Itunnu. Andy, if you can't win the UEFA Champions League, no point in qualifying. We are not Arsenal. I think Mourinho will replace Xavi. When Klopp said he's leaving, I was actually really happy until he stated he's not coaching for any club for the next season. Okay, well, he's saying this until CQ. He said until he stated he's not coaching any clubs for next season until Al-Shabab was the team that recently they bought Rakitic for 20 million. They come up, they give to Klopp 30 million a year, and casually, I've always been one dream of my life to go to coach in Saudi Arabia. I lost a lot of respect for who? For Mancini. Mancini from Italy. Mancini from Italy. I tell you, he now is the coach of Saudi Arabia because he's getting, we can Google it, but I think something around 30 million a year to coach Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, so as a national team, you don't play every Sunday. You play every what? Every 3 months. Maybe when there is a competition, you play 10 match, maybe if you're good. So you play what? A total of 25 matches in a year. And Mancini went to Saudi Arabia because of money. He didn't let Italy qualify for the last World Cup. And in the middle of nowhere, he decided to go. Spalletti was available, and Italy got Spalletti. Jesus. He's going to Saudi. Kevin, the worst decision was leaving Pioli after UEFA Champions League exit. Should have tried with Abate. At least he gets an experience in Europa League and see how he does. Now you're ready. Your current coach not continue. Well, man, we know that Milan is gonna keep going. It's not gonna change Pioli now. What are you gonna do? Change? I mean, give the man. I mean, give the man more chances. Not that he needed in Campionato. We all know. Let's see what's gonna see in Europa League, and then if nothing changed there as well, it's gonna have to change. But what I'm saying, Kevin, is that I rather have some big change at the end of the season rather than fire now Pioli. You still have to pay him a lot of money. Hire somebody else, for example, Abate, that is doing really, really well with the Primavera. Hire him, tell him, look, I like you, but until June. Then in June, you can freak off. And we're going to call somebody else. It doesn't work really like this. I don't think it's very, well, it's not very nice. But I don't know what to expect anymore by the Americans, After firing Maldini, traditions, they're gone, so. I wish Inter to lose because we are not far and there are a lot of games to be played in the next season, plus direct matches against them. Your friend Origi go to MLS, amen? Eh? Hey, I saw that. Finally. If he goes to it, so if it's officially goes to MLS, Milan is gonna get 5 millions. Just like that. Perfect. Klopp also took a pause after Dortmund. Okay. Money change people. It will change me as well if Al Habibi wants me signs. Wants me since money can also help people around, bro. As Ancelotti said, you know, if they offer you 500, just making this up, 50 million a year, I go to Saudi Arabia by walk. You kidding me? I walk to Saudi Arabia for that money. I don't need airplane. Why can't we fight for the Scudetto after our defenders are back? We have no problem scoring goals. We just need to be defending. Because even with our defenders, Tomori and Chao, we saw that we can concede a million of goals. I disagree. Pioli isn't winning us any trophy, but at least top 4 in a guaranteed with him this season. That's the most important things right now. Amen. Saudi Arabia are now playing in Asian Cup and qualify to round 16. They will play against South Korea. Yeah, I saw that. That's gonna be. We will see what's gonna happen there. Yeah, Peter. Bologna was very difficult team. Very difficult. How are you doing, Peter? Everything good? The only great news we got lately is the scouts rejecting Origi is hopefully going to MLS. Please, Furlani, make it happen. Imagine in one season you give away Origi and Krunic. You will work with me. Let's make some money and buy our club back from these Americans. Oh man, unbelievable. See if there is the. Oh, attenzione. So here we got some news, guys. Chukwueze. Congratulations to Chukwueze and Nigeria on reaching the quarterfinals. Let's read some comments here. At the end of the day, as you know, Milan and Bologna, they really played. It's a fair result. It's an extremely fair result. Even Montolivo, if you guys remember, the old captain of Milan, he said that I really like both Milan and Bologna, and Milan victory would have kept the Scudetto race alive. Instead, now it becomes almost impossible. Orsolini said Magnan is big. Orsolini, so the guy that scored against Milan on a penalty, he said Magnan is big, strong, and powerful. I try not to look him in the eye, which was what he wanted. I shot, and it went well because it went under his arm. I'm happy for the team. We return from San Siro with the points. Of course, they are happy, guys. Motta, about the penalty on Kier, the first penalty. I don't talk about the referee. I don't want to talk. I can't understand why. It's Sartori who has to talk, and if he doesn't, it's because everything is fine with him. I only talk about my team. We live with the regrets of not having won the match. It is true that there were 2 missing penalties, but we had numerous opportunity and also gave away some to an excellent Bologna. This should teach us that we cannot lose our concentration in the defensive phase. as in the last penalty action. Pioli on Sky Sports say it's a shame because we put in a good performance. Yeah, was a good performance. It was a very important match to win. We had 10 players in the box, but we didn't support Theo by doubling up and didn't read the infiltration well. Hernandez, man, so bad defensively. Pioli on Sky Sport. Indeed, Giroud and Theo are two excellent. Giroud and Theo are two excellent penalty takers. Unfortunately, it wasn't their night tonight. Are you kidding me? We look at ourselves and clearly we are not satisfied. There were many things associated with a hypothetical victory. It was a tough match where we played and came back. Yeah, it was good. There are a lot of positive things, but we've shown that we still need to improve in another areas. Everything would have been positive until 92 minutes. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to defend the poor performance here. It's clear. He's trying to shield. He's trying to shield with these words because everything would have been positive until minutes 92. Positive. Okay. It doesn't say everything's been perfect as we planned. We are seeking the result through the situation. We review the situation of Udine's third goal, where 3 of our players attack and we scored. If the match ended 2-1, despite the mistake, our confidence and belief would have been different. It would have been another victory that would have given us more morale and higher position in the standing. Then the performance was there, of course, but we needed to try to combine performance with the result. I don't know, man. I think it was another match. I didn't see the match that this guy watched because I saw a Milan, especially in the first half, that was scared and he couldn't do more than 3 passes in a row. And even though smartly we found one penalty on the first half that will never exist, that penalty in reality, we miss it because karma is a bitch, and luckily we literally scored the goal. I mean, I don't remember, maybe just a couple of saves by Bologna goalkeeper. I don't remember being the Bologna goalkeeper the man of the match. So I don't know, man. It's been a tough match for sure. I agree, but Stefano Pioli to Sky Sport about Zirkzee. He's an excellent player. I've been following him since his time at Bayern Munich and then in my time at Parma. A fantastic player, both psychologically, both physically and qualitatively. He has it all. He's doing very well at Bologna. Leao comments after being substituted. He told me that he will take the next penalty. He doesn't score many in training, but maybe in a match. When he found himself on the right, it's because he had to cut towards the goal and ended up there. Yeah. Pioli to Dazon. At the end of the season, are you happy if if we give our best and improve a lot on last season, and if we go forward in Europa League. Okay. Unbelievable, guys. Unfreaking believable. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. That's unlucky because I was so happy about Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I was so happy. I was so happy about Ruben. When's going to be the next match, by the way? Let's see what's going to be the next match when we're playing. This guy, unbelievable, huh? So we play in a freaking week, man. Look at that. Milan-Napoli. Milan-Napoli. Rennes-Milan. Oh, this one. Oh, these three matches. Look at that. Milan-Napoli, Milan-Atalanta, Lazio-Milan. I definitely want. I would love to win Napoli and Atalanta. They're both in Milan, and of course this one. Yeah. Wow. That's me. Hi. I'm entering into the Matrix. Look at that. It's so trippy, bro. Look at that. I'm entering into the Matrix. Yeah, that would be good. Now we have to wait another full week. I cannot believe. We literally played 1, 2, 3, 4 matches, 5 matches in. This is, that they don't have any pressure here. I mean, this is, when was the last stop that we had? So we lost Milan Fiorentina. Okay, this is the draw, right? This is the defeat, and this is the draw against Lecce. This doesn't make any sense. For example, you see this, like, oh, this period, it's crazy. It's so unstable, this Milan. Look at that. I remember this match you win. What is it? Let's start from. Okay. You start from here, for example, where psychologically here you're super happy that you just won a match in the last minute. You come back and you lose to Juventus. Then you take 3 slap in the face by PSG, and then you play Napoli. This match with Napoli, I remember that we played with Pellegrino and Romero because Kalulu, and we didn't have we didn't have Pulisic, neither Chukwueze. And we scored 2-0. We were 2-0 on the first half, and that was one of the best Milan that I've seen this season. Then you lose against Udinese, completely random. You win against PSG, playing the best match, and then you go to Lecce and you draw. And I remember this match here, we're supposed to lose it, if you remember well what's happened. Milan Fiorentina, you win. You lose against Dortmund. You win against Frosinone. And you lose against Atalanta. Then you win in Newcastle, one of the hardest away match that you can play. You win against Monza and you draw against Salernitana. You win against Sassuolo, Cagliari, Empoli. You lose to Atalanta, so you're out of Coppa Italia. You win against Roma. You win against Udinese. You draw to what's his name? To Bologna. Let's see. Unbelievable. That's why I believe more in this team against team that play open. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. For example, Rennes, that's gonna be hard. For example, freaking Atalanta, man, I hate that. I really wanna win. Yeah, this season we're scoring a lot of goals, isn't it? How many goals are we scoring so far? 43. Jesus. That's a lot. And if you think about the Inter has 49, but also have 2 match less. But Inter is in, look at the 2 match less, and they concede only 10 goals. Almost 50, like 5-1. They have a differences goal concede to score 39. It's unbelievable. It's really, really high, this one. Juventus today fucked up. You see that? Juventus today really fucked up big time. Supposed to, well, Milik got a red card at minute 18. A second half, actually, Juventus start leading 1-0, goal Vlahovic, and then Empoli score. Guys, keep an eye on Empoli. Keep an eye on Empoli because right here, in this match against Monza, was the first match of Nicola. Do you guys remember Nicola from a couple of years ago, Salernitana? Nicola, it's a very good coach, and he's a specialist on saving. He's a specialist into avoiding relegation. So it's called Nicola, the coach. I think it's this guy here. Let's see if you can. This guy. He's a specialist on saving team from relegation. Keep an eye on Empoli. Let's see if he's gonna be able to save. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Today they draw in the stadium anyway. Yeah? So the Salernitana CQ, remember? Very good, man. Very good. Salernitana legend, exactly. Salernitana, when was it? Last year or 2 years ago, the Salernitana had, I don't know, literally after the first part of the Campionato had, yeah, like now, I think. Look at that. The relegation here, it's I know it's very early to say, but Salernitana need a miracle. Empoli is at 17 points, Verona 17, 18, 18, 19, even Sassuolo and Udinese. So there is all this team that they are right there. So we will see what's going to happen with Empoli if he can save it. Udinese is super low as well. Okay, then Napoli, it's 9. Same point at Torino. Mid-table. Unbelievable. They always fired and resigned him to survive in Serie A. Yeah, I remember that. Unbelievable, man. We draw another match against Bologna that is really good, to be honest. He played really good. Honestly, Bologna play much better than Roma, isn't it? Remember the match against Roma? Roma, it's not a team, literally. Bologna was really, 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 really good. Yeah, look at that. Lazio is doing well. Atalanta is doing well now. They didn't lose a match for a while. We'll see, guys. Well, guys, there you go. Well, let me do a quick final recap of the night. Final thoughts over Milan Bologna, a match that 2-2 probably at the end of the day, it is perfect for what we see as a football fans, because chances created by Milan, chances created by Bologna. At the end of the day, it was a draw, and I think as a football fan, it was fair. Because Bologna has a hell of a team, and it was one of the best team that we faced since a while. So Thiago Motta did really, really, really good job. Zirkzee, it's an incredible player. The first touch, it's unbelievable. He got positioning, physically is good. He got good shooting. He's absolutely smart player. Hopefully, we're gonna get him. But Bologna, it's incredible because they were never afraid to face us. They keep passing the ball. They were never throw the ball away, never. So that's very good for Bologna. That I hope and I think they got, if they even now in the last few matches they lost the draw. I believe that they're gonna go much better this season if they keep playing like this. Absolutely into the Europa League must be for Bologna. For Milan, I believe that Milan is a mess defensively. Theo Hernandez, especially defensively, it is so bad lately. Here, not good enough. Gabbia actually played really well. Again, happy with his performance. Incredible how he get better so much better in few months in Spain. Really, really good. It's clear that the guy needs consistency. He has potential. So my question is, why he went on loan anyway? Why he went on loan on the first place? Why he cannot keep him as a reserve? But anyway, he's gonna be good. Milan tonight played a match very soft, very soft. I was, as a Milan fan, this is the topic. As a Milan fan, we knew that Bologna was hard, but either you want to win this kind of match, or sometimes I have the feeling that Milan just want to go with the flow, see how we go. If maybe if Leao that day it's want to play, maybe if Pulisic want to play, if is Hernandez on a good mood, yes, we win. Otherwise, we draw, maybe we win, maybe we lose on the first half. But today was clear in the moment that Milan didn't score 2 penalties. I mean, that is a sign. That is a clearly sign that you do not want to win the match. If you miss 2 penalties, it is a clear sign that from 2 of your best players, it's clearly that mentally you don't want to win this match. And also for the rest of the team, when they see the leadership missing penalties, they're like, oh, this match is like this. We try to fight against this freaking karma, but still we were not able to bring home the 3 points. Very happy for Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek played really, really good. Happy because he's really, really on a good trend lately. He scored a goal in Udine. He scored 2 goals tonight. The second one, especially, it's very, very beautiful. The first one is a little bit smarter, like a Pippo Inzaghi move. And yeah, other than that, I think it's. I think as a Milan fan, we lost. As a Milan fan, we lost 3 points, 2 points. If I step back a little bit, I think for what we see tonight, it was actually a fair draw. Okay, and that's all. I think Milan is in the limbo. Milan doesn't want to go too up, doesn't want to challenge for the Scudetto. Milan look back there. He's already settled, Milan. He doesn't have any hunger. So sometimes you win a match at minus 94. Sometimes you draw. Unfortunately for Terracciano, wasn't the best first match in San Siro with the Milan jersey because he played for a few minutes and he caused a penalty. So I hope for the boy that he stand up and his buddies, the team come close by and tell him, come on, let's get up together. Okay, because he's a young, talented player. It's his fault. It is his fault, bro. It is a little bit his fault. Maybe that cross shouldn't have never been in the middle. I know. Maybe the ball should have never been there. Maybe, yeah, but he caused the penalty, and it was a penalty. With the only that was more penalty, I believe, in my opinion, than definitely the first penalty gave to Milan, and probably also the second one that I didn't really like. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually glad that Krunic left, so we used to blame him a lot. Exactly. Now we have no more excuses. So we have to wait another week before watching another Milan match. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So thank you so much for all of you that decide to show up tonight. Of course, the legend of CQ, Andy, Peter, Steve, Ayman. I can see Geroton and all the other guys. Thank you so much to show up tonight. Really appreciate your like in the video and your comments. They're always welcome. And always, sempre Forza Milan. Forza Milan, sempre. Alrighty. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, believe. I wish you a fantastic Sunday. Okay, have a good day with your family, with your friends, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.